Good morning, everybody. How we doing today? Thanks for tuning in. Looks like yesterday we went all the way up to 16,200 before immediately plummeting down about 200 points. And now we're just below yesterday's low of day, I think. Yeah, poked down through it just a little bit. Thank you, Rufus. Hey, Elvis. Snow leopard, wetlands, potatoes, Booney. Thank you, guys. We do have news at 9:45. So unfortunately, we will be stopping at 9:43. Been a little worried about having like a max loss day. But it doesn't actually matter. It only matters on that day. Long term it doesn't really matter at all. It's more about how we do over a few weeks than one day, so helps to focus on that to remove some pressure. This is Ninja Trader 1. That's crazy, Taylor. I'm sorry to hear that. How much is live market data on Ninja Trader if you want to demo trade only? If you only want level 1 data and just the trade S&P 500 and the NASDAQ, it should be only $4 a month. That's what I pay. Although right now on this funded sim with Trade Day, I'm not paying anything for anything. It's no cost at all. So that's cool. Thank you, Sergio. Hey, Nathaniel. Thank you, Juan. I prefer to do everything by myself, but maybe someday I'll be interested in talking with other people in a podcast format. I'm just much better at writing than I am at speaking, so. And I cover a lot of controversial and complex subjects that are much easier to write about. So I can review everything to make sure every word is calculated. Harder to do while talking. Thank you, frustrated trader. How do I keep my psychology intact? Well, it's not always it's not always good. Sometimes it's bad, but there's nothing that will improve it more than just sticking with it. Time is the ultimate desensitizer and teacher. All right, I'm going to focus up. Take a look here. Pretty directional so far. ATR looks good. We'll go to a 5 and 5 bracket for now. Just need to be careful. Not very good in direction, and now we're at the low of day, so gonna wait a sec. I assume since it's pretty directional that we're gonna pop through this. But maybe not. Either way, I'm waiting. Thank you, Nathaniel. I appreciate that. Did I do that? Oops. I think we're falling below. Don't anymore. Could have taken that trade, but we do be at the low of day. Sort of. I don't know. What was that? Looked like a little news spike. Just waiting. Just hovering right down there. Like I said, I think we're going through. Okay. There it is. Whew. 15-pointer. Waiting. Probably could have taken some consolidation trades in here, but try to avoid the low of day and high of day, so didn't do anything that wasn't according to my plan, my strategy. So we're good. Volatility's pretty good. I'm gonna go to a 20-second chart. Yeah, it's even decently high on the 20-second. Sergio, your English is great. I find that a ton of English as a second language people will always say something like, sorry if my English isn't great, but in reality, it's better than the majority of US citizens who grew up with English. Fun fact for you to summarize English. I'm going to say a full sentence. This is a grammatically correct sentence. Are you ready? Buffalo, 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 buffalo. That's a full sentence. Grammatically correct. Subject, predicate. Action, subject. It's true. You can Google it if you want. Now you have some fun trivia. Knowledge. Also, sharks don't have bones. No bones. There's another trivia question for you. How many bones does a shark have? 0. But what about their teeth? Not bones. How old am I? 24 now. All right. That's no trading for me today. We got 9:45 news, so I'm done. If I want to be picky, I could have gone for some consolidation trades in here, but not really. Because I specifically avoid low of day and high of day consolidation. Because this is what happens. I mean, it's still technically tradable, and you're still following the trade the conditions that you see, and only lose the trade if consolidation turns to direction or if direction turns to consolidation. But I don't have an edge in here. Well, it's not really any different if this was happening in the middle. It's just whether it's psychological or if there's something real to it, doesn't matter, because the effect is that I don't trade well in that. So who cares why it's happening? It exists. I don't need a why. I see the numbers. The numbers say, don't do that. Play the probabilities. And that line of thinking is why I'm doing better than I ever have, which is break even. But that's progress in the right direction. Consistently unprofitable to break even is you're on the right track. Moving in the right direction. In NinjaTrader, can you link the crosshairs across charts? So watch this. Control F. Now we search. That might not be it. Right click. Properties. It's somewhere. I did know where it was at one point. Hold on, we'll find it. I think it defaults to doing the whole, to being global. We're looking for a, there we go, crosshair. So right click, crosshair, global. Glad to hear that, Sergio. It's a good line of thinking. Um, oh, hey, Dylan. How'd you do? Nice. Good job. All right, everybody. That's it for me. Seems like the 9:45 news had basically no effect on anything, but that's okay because pretty sure I never would have taken a trade anyways. Try to avoid direction. What happened to trade day? Sadly, they introduced an activation fee, which is sad. They still have the objectively easiest evaluations to pass, but you have to decide if you want to spend that extra money. If you're very confident, then trade day is the best option, but especially if you're just sort of getting into it, you know, most people don't pass on their first try, so honestly, Top Step is probably a good place to start. They have slightly worse evaluation accounts. Not really slightly. They have a $500 disadvantage on the 50 and then a $1,000 disadvantage on the other two compared to trade day, but it's much cheaper. But again, most of the learning should be done on a sim account. And then it's really up to you if you want to scale in micros with your own money or take the prop firm route. I can't scale with my strategy. Commissions are too much in relation to the trades to do micros. So I took the prop firm route. Pete, with all due respect, I'm not looking for advice on anything. I stream and do all of this for transparency, not for advice. A huge amount of time has gone into every single aspect of what I do. I'm now slightly green after 2 months after passing a prop firm evaluation. And while I'm no millionaire, That's certainly better than most. And since the start doing this, people have been telling me I'm doing it wrong. And that only gives me more motivation. Alright, everybody, I'll probably end it there. No trades. Sorry. A little boring. Just been consolidating for many days now, right at the top of this recent big push up from the NASDAQ. It's been good price action for me, but just no trades today because it was too directional. But I will see you tomorrow, I hope. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Do I have a mentor? They say every successful has a good mentor. Who's they? 7 people on Reddit in a community full of thousands of people telling each other how to trade while none of them are profitable. I'm not profitable either, but I'm not going around telling other people that they're doing their strategy wrong. Or that they should have shorted because the candle was a triple inverted quadriplegic. You know what I mean? All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Hope to see you tomorrow. Take care. All right. Bye-bye. 99.99% of you are amazing and awesome. Oh, if I never answer that question, no, I don't have a mentor. Everything I'm doing, I created myself. No outside influence. Pure experimentation. Instead of following a strategy taught by people who can't trade. How can people live with themselves knowing they scam people? Well, this industry attracts some of the worst people. It's like trying to understand a narcissist or a sociopath. You never will. You cannot understand because they fundamentally view themselves, others, and the world entirely different. It'd be like trying to figure out why an ant turned left. You will never know because we cannot comprehend their decisions because it operates on a completely fundamentally different foundation. People who don't have empathy for others or care are attracted to this industry because they know that if they draw rectangles on reversals, then they can become millionaires and sell those instructions. Bang. Now you're a millionaire. And if you really want to know how to do it correctly, here's this price action that already happened. Where's my drawing? There we go. No, not a triangle. I can never find anything when I'm streaming. This is how you really do it. Make some... Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, this supply zone, you actually want to draw it down to the open of the following candle. And as you can see here, we had a perfect reversal when it entered in. And then there. Oh, but you know, there's some different context here. For this supply zone, we're actually going to put it at the open. I mean the top. Bang. Now you're a millionaire. All right. Bye-bye, everybody. You're now a millionaire. Draw shapes on price action that already happened. That's it. That's how you become a successful day trader. All right. Take care. And I hope to see you tomorrow.